Well, here we are, Senator, back again for another session and another busy 4.5 months to come.
It is. It's the second year of the 100th General Assembly, so kind of historic to be here. And it's also my final year here in the Senate, which I have mixed thoughts about, but it's time for me to go home and do some things at home. Don't know what lies ahead, but something will. When one door's closed, another door opens for me. Term limits has got me up here. My faith in God's going to carry me through it and lead me to something else, so I will still be around. But it's going to be an interesting year. We've made a pledge to all of us trying to work together to make Missouri a stronger state, and I think we're in the right track, and we've done so many good things, and that's going to continue this year. I've been asked by the governor to carry a bill to help with that that's going to help on the educational side of it. So I'm kind of excited to take that on, see where that leads us and what it does. So we made big improvements in road and bridges, and over $1 billion now being spent on roads and bridges without a tax increase, which is a huge thing, and that's going to continue. Big fight this year is going to be revising Clean Missouri. It cut out lobbyist gifts, it cut out meals, or lowered them. We intend to completely do away with them. But the idea that one person, party could control it before it's controlled by both parties, equal numbers and citizens and legislators drawing up these districts, and now it's changed where a demographic person will do it all with approval, and that's not really, I don't think, what the state wants is St. Louis to be gerrymandered down into my district and stuff like that. So that's going to be a big thing. People are going, oh, you're going to do it? No, we will keep, the ethics control will be even stronger in that than what it is currently. I've got a bill on Wayfair, the tax to where internet sales tax is only fair to our local merchants, that they pay taxes on purchases just like individuals do if they walk in a brick and mortar that support our schools and our yearbooks and donations. And small communities rely on our local business. It's hard on local businesses to lose that advantage, so that'll be a deal, and I've got a bill on that. Gray boxes are suddenly turning up everywhere, and they're actually gambling. They're basically a gambling machine, and the payout is instantly made, and they're ending up in all these quick shops all over, and Illinois got 30,000 of them, I was told this morning. It's just turned it into a Las Vegas type thing. And schools get nothing out of it. State gets nothing out of it. They're sitting right there, right next to a daycare center. You know, it's a gamble here. That needs to be squared away, so got a bill on that, trying to do that. Going to be working to keep our schools strong. Part of my goal will be transportation. The state is supposed to pay 75% of busing cost, and we probably pay 25%. I worked a little bit on that, and I'm going to work even stronger on it this year, see where that goes. And along with that, jail reimbursement, we're supposed to reimburse the county for their jails, and we're $30 million, I think, behind there. And so we've got to come up with some funds to do that without raising taxes. That's one of my goals, to kind of work on some of the stuff like that. So interesting, we've already had a record number of bills filed in the Senate, which I don't know is good or bad. Some of the bills do away with certain things, and that's a good kind, but there are certain things we have to do to comply with the state and the federal. But whenever we've got St. Louis, a #1 city in the nation, something has to be addressed for major cities. Not a problem in my district, but still it's a problem for the citizens of Missouri, and we have to look out for all the Missouri people. Budget will be starting up strong. I'll serve on that again another year, trying to keep it very conservative. I'm big on, pretty well got everybody convinced to keep it in the 2% bracket, and so hopefully we'll do that. But the governor's office and the House and Senate haven't reached a consensus on that yet. Hopefully they do in the near future, and we can keep it low, and hopefully we exceed expectations and give us some money, but I don't want to overspend and overpromise and not be able to deliver. That's kind of an overall briefing of where we're heading at this record number of bills. You can start pre-filing bills on December 1st. They go early up, and there's a record number of those this year in the Senate. I don't know about the House.